So today we are going to start with question number 2 of chapter Circle NCERT. Okay. Now the statement is, in a given figure, PT and QT are two tangents of the circle. Suppose one circle is given. Okay. Circle with center O. We are having two tangents. Let us draw first tangent T P, and another tangent is from same point T, that is TQ. Here P and Q are the points of the contact with center O, so that angle POQ, this angle at the center of the circle, this angle is given to us 110 degree. Okay, then PTQ, we have to find the value of angle PTQ. So let us start. So we know that tangent is always perpendicular to radius. There are two tangents. First tangent is here. See, this tangent is PT. Okay, and its radius is OP. So we will write PT is perpendicular to OP. Perpendicular means that PT and OT are making the angle of 90 degree. It means that at this point P, let us mark this as angle 1. Here this implies that angle 1 is equals to 90 degree. Okay, next again another tangent is TQ and its radius is OQ. So now we will write that another tangent TQ is perpendicular to its radius and its radius is OQ, and it means that this angle is of 90 degree. So let us mark this angle as angle 2. So we will get here angle 2 is equals to 90 degree. Now you will look at, this is a quadrilateral TQOP. Any figure, closed figure whose any closed figure in which we are having four sides, it is known as a quadrilateral. And also we know that sum of angles of quadrilateral is equals to 360. So there are four angles. One angle is at point P, that is angle 1. Another angle is at point T, which we have to find, and if we write its full name, it is PTQ. Plus another angle is angle 2, and last angle is angle POQ, that is angle at point O. POQ. All of these angles are having the sum of 360. Now we will put the value here. Here angle 1 is 90 degree, and angle PTQ we have to find its value, and angle 2 is again 90 degree, and angle POQ is given to us 110. So its sum is equals to 360. Now we will add all these angles. 110 plus 90 plus 90. 90 plus 90 is 90 plus 90 180, and 180 plus 110, so it will become 290. 290 plus angle PTQ, it is equals to 360. Now 290 will move on right side and it will become negative, and answer is 360 minus 290. So 360 minus 290. Now subtract this. What you will get here? Angle PTQ is equals to 70 degree. So this is the second question of this exercise. Now come to the question number 3. Statement is, if the tangent PA and PB from point P to the circle with center O are inclined to each other at an angle of 80 degree. Again we are having a circle with center O. Let us draw a circle with center O. We are having two tangents PA and PB. So let us take one external point P here. Okay, first tangent is here, PA, and another tangent is here PB. From point P, circle with center O, they are inclined at an angle of 80 degree. It means that angle APB is given 80 degree. Both the tangents, these two tangents are inclined at an angle of 80 degree. We have to find angle POA. POA. So it means I have to join this also. POA. We have to find this angle. Okay. So let us start. First of all, what we will do, I will join OB also. So method is same again. First of all, we will do this part again. Firstly, I am going to find the value of angle AOB by using angle sum property of quadrilateral. Okay. Or you have another method also. You can start with, yes, let us start. Let's mark this angle again. OP is a perpendicular to PA because radius is always perpendicular to tangent. It means that if I will mark this angle 1 and it is of 90 degree, again OB is perpendicular to PB, radius is perpendicular to tangent. It means this angle is 2 and it is again its value is 90 degree. So we will apply angle sum property. Sum of angle of triangle is 360. Sum of angle of quadrilateral, not triangle. Sum of angle of quadrilateral is 360. Okay. Now here is 80 plus angle 1 plus angle AOB plus angle 2 is equals to 360. 1, 2, 3. Now I have taken this full angle AOB. Okay. Now put the value of angle 1 and 2 also. Angle 1 is 90 degree. AOB angle 2 is also 90 degree. Okay. Now add these. 90 plus 90 is 180. Okay. 180 plus 80, it will become 260. 260 plus angle AOB is equals to 360. Now angle AOB will be 360 minus 260 and we will get angle AOB is equals to 100. Okay. But this is not our answer. Look at our figure. If I will draw the figure again here like this. This is my actual figure. This is point O here. Okay. This is point A. This is B and this is P and B. I have find the value of angle AOB means I have find the value of this full angle. Okay. Now according to question, we have to find the value of angle POA. POA. We have to find this half angle. Okay. So how can we write this? Angle POA, it is equals to half of angle AOB. If I will do half of this full angle, then we will get this angle POA, which is our required angle, half of 100. So angle POA will become 50 degree and this is our answer. Okay. Now let's start with question number 4. Question number 4th statement is prove that tangent drawn at the center of prove that the tangent drawn at the end of the diameter of the circle are parallel. Let's draw a circle. Okay. Circle with center O. So we have to draw the diameter also. Okay. Let us suppose AB is the diameter. Diameter is the line which passes to the center of the circle. So what we have to prove that we have to draw two tangents. Okay, these two tangents must be drawn from the ends of the diameter. This is the diameter and end point of diameter is A and B. So it means that we have to draw two tangents. First tangent, it passes through A, and second tangent, it passes through B. Let us mark E, F, C and D. Okay, we have to prove. So what we have to prove, that these two tangents are parallel. We have to prove two tangents are parallel, that is CD is parallel to EF. Let's begin. Let AB is the diameter. Proof. Okay, we can write here given also. It is given that AB is diameter. Okay, now my proof is that if AB is diameter and CD and EF be the tangents line drawn to the circle at point A and B respectively, then what we have, we know that the theorem is tangent is always perpendicular to radius. Now there are two tangents. If we have two tangents, it means that we have two radius also. First one is AB. OA is the radius and it is perpendicular to CD. Okay, second OB is the radius and its tangent is EF. So what we will write here, OA is perpendicular to CD, radius is perpendicular to tangent, so it means that this angle and this angle is of 90 degree. Okay, OA is perpendicular to CD means at point A we are having the angle of 90 degree on both sides. Okay, now this implies that angle OAC is equals to angle OAD is equals to 90 degree. Now again another radius is OB and on this radius tangent is EF. Okay, again radius is perpendicular to tangent, it means that these two angles are again of 90 degree. You will write here OBE, angle OBE is equals to OBF, and this is of again 90 degree. Now you will see here there are two lines CD and EF, and we will say AB is the transversal line. If I will mark here angle 1 and mark here angle 2, we know that angle 1 is of 90 degree and angle 2 is also of 90 degree. You will write here angle 1 is equals to angle 2, and why they are equal, because each of them is having the measure of 90 degree. But you can see that these are the alternate angles. One angle is on right side of the transversal and another angle is on the left side of the transversal. Alternate angles means if one angle is on right side of the transversal and another is on the left side. So you will write here, but these are alternate angles, and we know that alternate angles are always equal if we have two parallel lines. So this implies that CD is parallel to EF, and hence this is our result. Okay, now next question is question number 5. Statement is prove that perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the center. So again we have to prove that perpendicular at a point of contact to the tangent. We will draw the circle. Okay, this is point O. there is a perpendicular at the point of contact of the tangent. We will draw the tangent here. Let us suppose P, T is my tangent. Perpendicular is drawn at point of contact. Point of contact is here P. So what we will do? We will draw the perpendicular at this point. If I will do perpendicular on this point, this line will be again straight. Perpendicular means this angle is of 90 degree. Now question is that if we have drawn the perpendicular to this point of contact, then it must pass to the center. We have to show that this perpendicular line must be passes through point O. So this one is a theoretical question. We have done the theorem also that tangent is always perpendicular to the radius. Okay, if tangent, this is my tangent, okay, and if I will draw the straight line means the angle, if I am drawing the straight line from point P, then it must be of 90 degree, okay, because 90 degree angle is a straight angle. So it means that OP is perpendicular to PT. OP is what? OP is the radius also, and radius is always perpendicular to the tangent that we have done. So this implies that whenever we draw the perpendicular from this tangent, it must passes through the center of the circle. Okay, so you can write theory also. Let P be the point of contact. P be the point of contact to the tangent. Okay, now OP is the, we know that OP is the radius of the circle, and PT, what? PT is tangent at point P, and also we know that OP is always perpendicular to PT. You can write it radius also, you can write its reason also, because tangent is always perpendicular to its radius. So this implies that here perpendicular at point P on PT coincide with OP. Here perpendicular at P on PT must coincide with OP. So this implies that perpendicular at point of contact to the tangent to a circle passes through the, from where we have to passes to the center. So this is the result.